Hello YouTube, this is DragonheartFM and welcome back to the Aston Villa save for Football Manager 2016. We have a couple of episodes, well a couple of matches rather, to recap, and then we will have the final two games of the season. We're home to Southampton and we're away to Norwich. Both those matches will be live comms in this episode, and then episode 10 will be a season review and a kind of finale to this series basically. So what we're going to do, quickly recap some of the games that we've had. So I think it was... we had the West Brom game last time. We actually played Tottenham then away, and unfortunately we lost 4-1. I just couldn't get in the game at all. Rudy Gestede got on the score sheet, but Idrissa Gueye got injured. We had 4 yellow cards as well, and just an overall poor display. Tottenham all over us, plenty of goal scorers for them as well. But we did bounce back away from home to Crystal Palace with a 1-0 win. I didn't think we were going to win this game. It was a boring match, hardly any chances at all. It was 0-0 most of the way through, but then Rudy Gestede popped up again with a goal on the 82nd minute, and then literally a minute later got a serious injury and he's out for like 5 to 6 weeks. So really harsh stuff by Rudy Gestede, and to be honest, he's been quite disappointing this season for me, but I'll go into all of that in the season review episode, which will be episode 10 like I said. Then finally we had Liverpool at home and we drew 2-2. So we've drawn with Liverpool away 1-1 as you can see up here, and we also drew 2-2 at home. Michu finally getting his first goal for us, for the club, and Adama Traore, someone who I've been really impressed with this season for us. Philippe Coutinho, and then Daniel Sturridge. Look at that, 92nd minute, he actually got an equaliser for Liverpool. We would have won 2-1 otherwise, but 2-2 it finished, and overall pretty happy. A win, a lose and a draw. Some tough fixtures there, but I'm pretty happy, and we are grinding out some decent results now the past kind of month. You look at these fixtures from sort of Bournemouth down to the Liverpool game, only the one defeat, and that was Tottenham 4-1. Lots of wins, quite a few draws as well. Really happy stuff for a team which was supposed to be, I think, 18th or 19th at the start of the season. At least that's what the media predicted with Aston Villa anyway. So really good stuff overall. And what I'm going to do now is show you the actual league table with 2 games to go. So this is what has happened. Manchester City at top, 76 points. Arsenal second on 75, and Tottenham third on 75. There's a 3-horse race for the title with 2 games to go. You've then got Chelsea, Manchester United and Crystal Palace, believe it or not. And I suppose you could say Liverpool as well with 59 points. And even Everton with 57 have an outside chance of getting that top 4. But well, maybe not Everton, but you'd expect Chelsea and Manchester United to get that, well, one of them to get that 4th spot at least anyway. But interesting stuff overall. I will obviously recap all of this at the end of season, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here. The important thing is where we are. We are 10th in the table with 2 games to go on 49 points. The most we could finish with would be 55 points, which could take us above Norwich depending on if they drop points as well. And we could finish 9th. I think 9th, if you consider the teams above us, would be absolutely phenomenal for a team which... I was really worried the first few episodes. I wasn't picking up a win. I was down 19th for most of the first few episodes, and I just couldn't get out of there at all. So if we could finish 9th, I'd be really pleased with that. But anyway, enough talking. Let's get down to the business, because Southampton... who are 17th, believe it or not, and they can actually... Well, could they go down if they lose to us today? I don't know. We'll find out anyway. We've got the league table in the actual match screen when we start off. So, team selection, what do I go with? I'm going to ask the assistant, and they've gone with Westwood, Garner, Crespo. Not a bad team. Robinho's been quite good for us this season. As you can see, an average rating of 7.2. Charles Gill's been pretty decent as well. Do I go with Garner? That's the only question, or do I rest him? Bit of a decision to make here. Unfortunately, Carl Sanchez out. Jordan Veretout has been pretty decent though. I'm going to put him in. He's been okay, and Idrissa Gueye can actually go on the bench for Scott Sinclair, and then we'll start the match. I'm happy enough to go with that. Charles Gill's match lacking match sharpness, but not too bothered. Let's see, Southampton, the 17th. Oh well, I suppose Sunderland. Who they got? Sunderland are away to Watford. If Sunderland beat Watford, they'd leapfrog them. Bournemouth, who they've got? They've got West Brom. Bottom 2 playing each other. Interesting to keep an eye on that. Bournemouth and West Brom playing each other in today's game. We will be keeping an eye on that, like I said. And here we go, folks, then. The first live comm of today's episode, in what will be the penultimate episode of this season. I've really enjoyed this series. Like I said, it's been a nice short 10-episode series. I didn't really want to go over 10 episodes. I wanted to just have it for the duration of the beta, pretty much. And then, obviously, once the game is fully released then, which will be... I'm obviously pre-recording these episodes, but will be probably a day or two's time. Then I can obviously grind my teeth into a nice lower league save, which will be with Wrexham. So I'm going to be playing Wrexham on the lower league. Obviously, Aston Villa got better... Well, I said they got better resources. They've had no money for most of the series, but I've coped pretty well considering. But Wrexham are obviously a different ball game, different class of players, and that's a good strike by Wanyama. Southampton take the lead 1-0. That was one hell of a strike. We'll have a look at that replay now. Like I was saying though, Wrexham obviously going to have a different quality players compared to what compared to what Aston Villa have. You're going to be trying to grind 10 grand a week, not 10 grand a week. You're going to be trying to grind like a £10,000 transfer fee off somebody rather than a £10 million transfer fee. So it's going to be different stuff. Davis with the ball inside there to Wanyama. Victor Wanyama takes a touch and blasts it right for the. What a hell of a strike! That could be goal of the season, or that'll be up there in the top 5 at least. You'd expect a strike like that by Victor Wanyama. Great strike. We're going to keep attacking. This formation's working pretty well so far. Like I showed at the start of the episode, we've only lost 1 game in the last 8 or 9. So, good ball in by Robinho. Oh, what a strike. Please be onside. Please be onside. Oh, it's offside. I had a feeling that was going to be offside there. He's been fantastic, Robinho, in this save since I got him in January. On a free transfer as well. He was released by, I think it was it AC Milan or was it, I think it was a Brazilian club that released him. AC Milan was the club he was at previously, obviously. But he has been, for a team sort of mid-table to lower end of the Premier League, he is a fantastic sign-in. If you can get him on a free, even better. I had to obviously negotiate a little bit with him. He wanted really, really high wages. I think he wanted like 120 grand a week. I said no to that. I think I got him for about 80 grand or 85 grand a week. With a few incentives, obviously. I was able to negotiate with him. But if you can get him, from what I've seen on this save so far, just for like a season or two, just as like a stopgap. Aston Villa are a perfect club because they don't have much strike power when you start off. I mean, they got Rudy Gestede, who's not the quickest of players, pretty one-dimensional in the way you play him. Attacking and kind of target man is his position, but he's not going to be somebody who runs around into the space and stuff. So you're quite limited with him, and obviously you don't really have much in the way. Like you have Gabby Agbonlahor, but he's more of a winger now than a striker. And obviously you have Scott Sinclair, who his rating is just not that good. I tried to sell him, but I couldn't sell him in this save, unfortunately. He got injured when I was trying to sell him in the January transfer window, so I couldn't get rid of him in the end. But that's basically your striking options. So you only really have Gestede, and if he's injured, then you're screwed. So you need to get somebody else in, and I'm really happy with Robinho so far. He scored about 4 or 5 goals for us now, which have been crucial. A couple of them are winners as well. Oh, that's a good ball in, and Guzan can claim that nicely. So the league table right now, only change so far as Manchester United are 4th and Chelsea are 5th. They're both on 66 points, so that would be on goal difference, obviously. Free kicker, Jack Grealish puts it in, looking for Lescott. Tadic can break for Southampton here, brings the ball forward towards Crespo, and he places it infield to Vlar, finds Jolion Lescott. Good ball to Mishu. Go Mishu. I'd like to see a bit more better play by Mishu. Finds Robinho. Mishu, unfortunately, he had an injury not long after I bought him from Swansea. I only paid about £1 million for him. Very good quality player. Oh, and Lescott's booked. I don't like that. That's a bit of a shit for us, unfortunately. I'd like to get over 50 points. That's my aim. I mean, if I can consolidate 10th, if I win this game, I basically consolidate 10th. So that's one of the things I'm trying to aim for. Tadic with the ball. Oh, don't find Pella. Good header away. If Southampton beat me, though, they basically relegate the other 2 teams. Bournemouth and West Brom. They would actually relegate Sunderland as well. So this is actually a key game in the relegation battle. Southampton beating us would relegate all 3 of them. Although, with that being said, I think West Brom are down anyway. Yeah, West Brom would be down. Yeah, they would be down. That's obviously the current table. Why is Vlar taking a free kick? I need to reset that at some stage. I don't know why Vlar was taking that then. Mishu's actually got a knock as well, unfortunately. A lot about injuries with him earlier. He's got injury again here, unfortunately for us. I'm going to have to change that, I think. We'll do that in a few moments' time now once we get ourselves sorted out here. Yellow card. It's going to be half-time, 1-0 down. Not the end of the world. I wish it could be better, though. We're going to be playing better than this. Let's assertively tell them... keep going. We can still win this one. A couple of them look delighted. That's okay reaction-wise. Rating-wise, Vlar, Mishu. Mishu is injured and he's playing poorly, so Eek's definitely going to be coming off. Jordan Ayew has been really, really good for me in this season. So has Adama Traore. I can trust either of them. I'm going to bring on Ayew, though. Obviously, I can't play him there. I could put him to the left-hand side, but what I'm going to do is swap him with Robinho. I'll have Robinho left wing and Grealish in the centre. I'm going to try that out and see how we do with that. Jordan Ayew, though, is our top scorer. I think he's got like 14 goals this season, so... fantastic stuff by him. This is Jack Grealish now bringing the ball forward. They're going to cut me off my commentary again. They always seem to when I restart. It's been a recurring theme in this series so far. Watford are up to 13th as well. Interesting stuff there. And anything happening here? We've got Jordan Veretout and Lescott both on yellow cards. Probably want to substitute one of them. Probably Veretout because he's going to be in midfield. He's going to be making a lot more tackles, especially as a ball-winning midfielder. So I may have to change that around. Davis with a free kick here. I may have to change my tactics as well. I could not quite get in. We had 5 shots, but we could be playing a bit better, couldn't we? See how this goes. We'll wait until about the 70th minute before we make any big changes. Veretout. Good ball over the top. Look for Jordan Ayew. Oh, he's flicked it on towards Gill. Can Gill get it? He can get it. Okay. Gill plays it to Veretout. To Grealish. Oh, good ball. Jordan Ayew. Oh, get in there. 1-1. Fantastic. Like I was saying at the start of the season. 14th. That is his 14th of the season. Great strike by Jordan Ayew, our top scorer. And look at that relegation battle right now. Southampton and Sunderland. It's still between the two of them. Grealish. Good turn. Lovely little through ball to Jordan Ayew. And he hits it first time. Bottom corner. Get in there. Fantastic strike. I'm not going to change things around in that case. We are doing pretty okay. We've got much better possession now as well. 6 shots, 2 on target. Could be slightly better. Could be a bit more clinical, I suppose, but not too bad. How are the other results going? Bournemouth and West Brom drawing 0-0, and the other game is Sunderland that we need to find out how they're doing. They're actually losing 2-0. So Sunderland are really going to be struggling. It's good news for Southampton, actually, with Sunderland losing 2-0. That's a good ball in. Lescott heads it away, looking for Victor Wanyama, who pulls the trigger, and Guzan can make a great save there in the 6-yard box. And it's going to be a corner to Southampton now. Keep an eye on this game by Bournemouth and West Brom, because that's going to be the big game. If one of them wins, if Bournemouth win, they're only a point off Southampton going to the last game. So interesting stuff. I'm actually really interested in who goes down, because we were named as a team that was expecting to be relegated this season. So to be so high up, I'm just interested to see who's going to go down now. See if any big teams, well, I say big teams, but most of them are pretty safe, but see who does get sucked into it and actually gets relegated at the end of the season. Rodriguez with the ball, and Guzan can make a great save. Okay, 70th minute. Let's pause the game. Let's have a quick look at our tactics. Ooh, Charles Gill, fitness, not good. Definitely not good. He needs to be taken off. Adama Traore is the obvious choice. And I'm going to play him as a winger, actually. And he is going to be attacking. I want him to get up there and just fly at them. I'm going to be quite passionate, and I'm going to say, I want to see a good display from you. He seems deep in thought. That will do for me. Because he is fantastic. What a player Adama Traore is in this series. Good young winger. His value's gone up and up and up. Former Barcelona player, Barcelona youth player, and yeah, if you're going to Aston Villa save, guys, play him. Just play him constantly, because he is an absolute beast on that right wing. You can play him as an inside forward or an attacking midfielder as well. He's quite versatile on that right hand side. You can play on the left as well. Can't play Cam though. We can't play in the centre. Oh no, Lescott has been booked. Oh sugar. That's down to 10 men. Okay, we have to make a few changes here once he goes off. 1-1. I'm happy to claim the 1-1 if we can hold on to it. Lescott's obviously off now. Unfortunately, that's the end of his season. That's the last game that we'll be seeing Jolyon Lescott in. Okay, so changes need to be made. What do I make? Let's have a look who's playing well. I've got a good rating. Lescott had a good rating, believe it or not. Robinho's not playing well. I wouldn't mind saving him for the last game. So what we'll do, we'll play Robinho and Grealish can swap. Robinho can go down into the centre there, and obviously we're going to bring on a centre back. We have a Corey who can be played. We'll bring a Corey on our last sub. So that's our third substitution of the game. And then we'll have to go without a Cam, unfortunately. But we're going to have to sacrifice a player. And before we do that, let's actually change this to counter, because we're going to be defending now. Just going to go with that. See how we do. A Corey gets another appearance for the season for the last 20 minutes or so. We're on 50 points, the 50 point mark, something which I'm really happy to get, because my aim was to get 40 points, and even 40 wouldn't have had me dead on safe. I mean, look at Swansea, they're down in 14th place on 38 points. Interesting stuff. Ball comes in, and Romeo can bring this out for Southampton, and look at the space Classy has here. Classy can turn. What can he do? He plays out Jay Rodriguez on the left hand side. Classy looks for Graziano Pella, who goes for the strike. Oh, what a strike by Pella. 2-1. That is Southampton safe, flying up the table, and the rest of the team is going to be relegated, because Sunderland are losing still, and there's still no score between Bournemouth and West Brom. Sunderland still losing to Watford 2-0. Barber with 2 of the goals. I'll have a look at the replay again. Classy with the ball to Pella, takes a touch, lashes it past Brad Guzan into the bottom corner. Fantastic strike again. 2 great strikes in this game, really. And unfortunately, we're now losing 2-1, but hopefully we can get back into this game. There's not much I can do with 10 men. It's going to be quite difficult. I don't want to be flying up the field. I don't want to overcommit too many players. Although, with that being said, I am losing anyway, and I'm pretty safe in the table now. I could probably afford to do it. Ball comes through to Gill. Got a replay here. Jordan for Jordan. Ayew. Oh, gets cleared. Crespo can keep it in play. Vedat out. Jordan Vedat out. It's a good ball wide. Oh, Rodriguez intercepts it. And Pella can turn perhaps here for Southampton. Corey trying to tackle. Can't get close to him. Kolka lashes it over to Tadic. Look at the space Tadic has here. Tadic for Southampton. What can he do? He plays a short ball into target. Target to Classy. Classy with the shot and Guzan with the save. Looks like it's going to finish 2-1. Unless we can graft out another chance. I'm actually going to be telling them to attack for the last few minutes. I'm going to be quite passionate and just tell them to, well, let's give them a bit of encouragement just for the last few minutes. Just in case we can graft something out and maybe get a draw. But as it stands, the 3 teams are going down. Sunderland, Bournemouth and West Brom. Interestingly, Bournemouth, if Bournemouth were to win, get a late winner, then they would have half a chance of staying up. But it's not going to happen, I don't think. Grealish with the ball through. Looking for Ayew. Oh, maybe it will happen. Jordan Ayew has equalised. It's 2-2. Jordan Ayew, what a beast he's been for us this season. His 15th goal of the season. And again, the relegation zone changes complexion. And still, Sunderland and Bournemouth both have a chance to stay up. Or Bournemouth need to get a goal now because they're going to go down otherwise. But Sunderland have a chance of staying up at least. What on earth is going on in this relegation fight in the Premier League? Vlar plays it forward, looks at Grealish. Grealish, first time ball again, feeding Jordan Ayew, lashes it on a half volley with the left foot. 2-2. I am more than happy for the 2-2 result here. Let's just go back to counter. Just in case, 3 minutes to go. We're into the first minute already, so who knows. Westwood for Vedat. What can Vedat do? He plays Jack Grealish again, looks for Jordan Ayew. Got a bit of space to run into. On his own, Ayew gets past the first man. Oh, he can't get past Kolka, and it's gone back to... Is that Joe Lewis in goals? I'm quite surprised if that's Joe Lewis in goals. Classy finds target, and again it's still 0-0 with Bournemouth. We just want Bournemouth to score. It'd be nice to get Bournemouth to get into it, so it's a 3-horse race to stay up for the last game of the season. As it stands, if Bournemouth were to win now, they'd only be a point behind Southampton, but they're just giving themselves... It would be too much for them to do. They can't do it if they don't win. But it will be Sunderland and Southampton that will be going into it. And that's gone out for a goal kick here, and I would think that'll be it now. Once we kick this out, that should be it. Guzan kicks it out, looks for Jordan Ayew. Oh, it's gone over everybody. It's a foul by Oriol Romeu, rather. But it's out to Jack Grealish. Grealish inside to Westwood, Ashley Westwood, ball forward, looking for Gill. Imagine if we scored again. The other fans would go ecstatic if we scored again now, and maybe we can. Looking for Westwood. Oh, he can't quite get to it. That's Harry Lewis, not Joe Lewis. It's Harry Lewis with the in goals for Southampton today. Jay Rodriguez. What a ball by Rodriguez to find Tadic. Tadic gets past Amavi. Cedric can get the ball to Classy, who has a shot, and Guzan saves it, and surely that is it. And Southampton are still not safe here. And Norwich on 52. Oh, Norwich do win, by the way. Norwich actually winning, unfortunately. Damn it. I was hoping to try and leapfrog them into 9th. But they are winning, unfortunately, for us. Amavi, great tackle by Amavi. That's great stuff in. This game is starting to drag on a bit now with the highlights. Surely that's it. It's the 93rd minute now. Hoping for the ref to blow the whistle here. And he has. 2-2 it finishes. I'm happy with that. We come back on 2 occasions to come back. We were unlucky in the end. I'm going to be quite passionate with him. Tell him it was a great comeback. Ooh, and who switched off? Julian Lescott switched off. Yeah, but he got sent off and he won't be playing the next game anyway, so we're not going to worry about that. Everton have leapfrogged Liverpool, rather. Watford have leapfrogged Swansea. Leicester have leapfrogged Newcastle. And look at this. West Brom are relegated and Bournemouth are relegated, and now it's between Sunderland and Southampton. Although, with that being said, if it does come down to goal difference, then... Well, it would come down to goal difference, wouldn't it? Because... Yeah, Sunderland are more or less down because they win and they'd be on 34, same as Southampton, but the goal difference is minus 36 to minus 21. So it's going to be Sunderland, Bournemouth and West Brom. So they're the teams that are going to go down. Just wasn't enough in the end. And here we go, it says if they're Bournemouth relegated, West Brom relegated. It hasn't confirmed Sunderland, obviously, but the goal difference is just too much to come from. Going to send my assistant there, and now I will cut to the final game of the season. So I'll see you at the final game of the season, folks. Okay, guys, welcome back. And this is the team that I've picked for the final game of the season. Jordan Ayew starts this one because obviously he's been on good form and scored in the last game. Keeping a strong attacking line with Robinho, Grealish and Adama. Westwood and Garner playing that defensive role. And then Keelan Clark has come in for the suspended Julian Lescott. I'm going for a pretty strong team, probably the strongest I can field. We are against Norwich, of course, and if we beat them, we would actually finish 9th in the table, which is something I'd love to do to really consolidate that top half finish. West Ham can still actually jump above us as well. They're playing away to Sunderland today, which you'd expect them to win. So I want to try and stay in the top half, but if possible, take ninth off Norwich. So that's what we're going to do today. Going to give them the team talk, and we're going to start the game. Pretty happy with the team I've got. Pretty happy with the season overall. I've really enjoyed this save. It's been really refreshing. It's nice to play a Premier League team, obviously to get used to anything that's new or different with the game, and to kind of ease yourself into the new game. But at the same time, playing as a Premier League team at the start, the challenge, it's been quite challenging as far as trying to keep this team up, which I think, you know, we've surpassed well and truly. But at the same time, I really crave that big challenge, that kind of long-term save of 5, 6, 7 seasons, which we're not going to have with this, obviously, because it's just for the kind of opening of Football Manager 2016, really. But again, it's been really refreshing, and with a good ball to Adama Traore, and he should have scored. Adama Traore should have scored there. First chance of Villa, though. I'm playing attacking football away from home. Quite bold of me, but I've been quite bold in some of my setups for this series so far. I've been trying to play good attacking football. We've got quite a young squad as well, so obviously the players have developed as we've gone on. Revier for the ball in, and it's almost an own goal there. It's gone out for a corner. And Norwich with some early pressure. Oviedo. Oh, they got Oviedo from Everton. That's interesting. This is Brady. And Grealish with a fantastic challenge. Jackie Grealish there. Keep an eye on some of the scores here. Southampton obviously 0-0 with Arsenal. Sunderland 0-0. Everything's 0-0 as things stand after 5 minutes. But obviously, you know, Sunderland can't stay up. We clarified that at the start of the episode. So they're going to be the bottom 3. Interesting to see who finishes where. I'm going to be doing that in the final episode, like I said, the season review. I just think it'd be a good idea to just to finish things off, give it a nice send off, see who's won what, who's finished where, and who's like player of the year, etc. So we'll do that in the next episode. Revier with the ball inside for Mulumbu. To Lewis Graben, and Marvey with a good challenge. Ayew, can he turn him? Oh, he can't quite turn him. Might have been half a chance there if he had. Nathan Redmond. Ball in, looking for Mubakani, and he's hit the post, and Graben got a score, and he has 1-0 to Norwich, unfortunately for us. It's offside! It is offside. We have a chance still. Disallowed after 6 minutes. Fantastic stuff for us. Oh, we still have a chance to finish in the top 10 this season. I'm kind of gutted I didn't change my expectations of finishing in the top 10 rather than avoid relegation now. Because I would have had a lot more kind of, a lot more clout as a manager if I'd said that, probably. My ratings would have gone up anyway. This is Ashley Westwood. Good ball looking for Adama Traore. Flicks it into Ayew. Oh, what a save by John Ruddy. Ayew with a shot there. Little turn in the box. Robinho's to take the corner. Puts a decent delivery in. Comes back up to Jordan Ayew. Flicks it back to Robinho. Robinho plays it to Ashley Westwood. Back into Robinho, the Brazilian. It's a heavy touch by Robinho, unfortunately, and Oviedo can get it to Nathan Redmond. And 0-0 still. Tottenham are in the lead in their game. What's happened? Swansea in the lead against Newcastle. Gomez scored. Townsend scored for Tottenham against Bournemouth, who looked like they're going to finish bottom. And Sessegnon scored for West Bromwich Albion. So a few goals are flying in. Manchester United winning against Chelsea. Wayne Rooney. It's a big game as well. 4th and 5th against each other. Obviously, whoever wins that is going to be in the Champions League, so big massive game to end the season there as well. And Everton had drawn with Crystal Palace. Bolasie and Morales scored, so interesting stuff all around there. Amavi finds Jordan Ayew, back to Amavi, back into Ayew. Oh, Traore turns Crespo. Grealish, back to Crespo, back to Grealish. Oh, we're playing some really good football inside the box there, but no one could pull the trigger, and Norwich are able to clear it in the end as far as Lewis Graben. Mulumbu. And half-time 0-0. Happy enough with that. I'd take that. Sturridge just scored for Liverpool as well, by the way. There we go. Half-time. We're still 10th, obviously. I want to try and do better than that. Come on, we can still come out this with a win. I'm positive. My last team talk of the season. Anything I can change, I wonder? Gay and Grealish could be playing better. I mean, I could put Grealish on the left-hand side for the half, just to try him out on the left. Maybe you can get a bit more joy on that left wing. Robinho playing it centrally, of course. We're still 3 points clear of West Ham as things currently stand. West Ham are losing to Sunderland, believe it or not. So Sunderland are actually going to be joint on points with Southampton as things stand. Interesting, but obviously they can't stay up. It's just too much. Southampton losing to Arsenal as well. Interesting stuff. And Ruddy makes a catch there, makes a save. And Bournemouth are actually off the bottom as well. Not Bournemouth, West Brom, sorry, are actually off the bottom as well. Nathan Redmond into the box, Mubukani. Come on, clear. Well done, Garner Gay. Idrissa Gay, rather. But his name's Garner in the game, so I think that's what he has in his shirt, Garner. So we'll call him Garner. Garner Gay. Old Garner. 50th minute, 0-0. 52nd minute. Come on, I don't know whether I should be attacking them. Although we're getting plenty of joy, we're getting plenty of highlights our way. Looking for Clark. Clark should have scored. Clark should have scored that. Come on. That was a decent opportunity for them then. At the moment, Man City win the league as well. 82 points. Arsenal and Man City both winning. Man City win 3-0. They're going to win the league, Man City. But Arsenal doing all they can by beating Southampton as well. Just checking a few of the little scenarios that are going on in the league table right now. Redmond runs inside. Good tackle by Westwood. Rubinho. Come on, Traore. Get your legs going, Traore. Finds Jordan Ayew. Rubinho. Out wide. Does find him off. He didn't think he'd find him. Then Riviere makes a good challenge. Come on, Westwood. Win that header. He does win the header, but unfortunately he's gone to Dorrans. Redmond. Half out to go. Crespo with a good tackle. Adama Traore again. Plays it forward to Rubinho. Rubinho down the right hand side. Past his man. Gets a good ball in. Gay hit it. He has hit it, and Ruddy makes a great save. Ruddy hell. Decent effort, decent build-up play, and a decent save as well by John Ruddy. And we have a free kick here. Ron Vlaar's taking it, believe it or not. Why I still haven't changed that. I should have changed that in the last episode, in the last match, but it doesn't matter. I thought Rubinho might have taken it. Maybe Vlaar's got a decent rate there. I can't remember. Haven't really checked. Crespo with a throw to Adama Traore. This is good football. I don't want to change too much because we are getting highlights. We are attacking. We've had the more shots and opportunities actually as well. Graben. Lafferty's got time, and I thought that was going wide. He didn't have to make that save, did he? Don't think he had to make that save. We're going to have to start thinking about substitutions soon, I think. Oviedo. Gay can clear. Westwood. Get on the end of that, Westwood. Yes, you can. Excellent. Little ball forward. That's lovely. Good ball to Rubinho. But Lafferty's got time and space here if he can turn. Finds Jarvis. They got Matt Jarvis as well. They've actually got a decent team, Norwich. A lot of decent attacking midfielders on their side. Rubinho finds Ayew. Little ball forward to Grealish. Jackie Grealish. Back to Gay. Gay, good ball out wide. Spreads it to Crespo. First time ball into Adama Traore. Can he pick up a good pass? He can. Gay. Westwood. Crespo. Good ball. Oh, no on the end of it. Again, brilliant play. We're playing well. We've had 40% possession, yet we've been the better team. More shots on target, more clear-cut chances. Just that final finish, basically, that we're lacking at the moment. That little bit of cutting edge. Amavi. Grealish again finds Jordan Ayew. Passes man. Can he get a shot away? He tries to. Gets a rebound. And again, it's gone flying all over the box. It's like pinball at the moment. John Ruddy. What can John Ruddy do? He's just holding on to the ball for now. Gay to Rubinho. And there we go, end of highlight. I'm going to start thinking the changes now. 67th minute. Who's not playing well? Grealish is definitely not playing well. Let's change him back then with Rubinho. And then Charles Gill probably is the only option. I got Morgan Amalfitano. I'll bring Amalfitano on. Oh, that wrong. Undo last. Brought him off the wrong person then. Let's bring it on there. Don Traore. Yeah, we're playing just behind Jordan Ayew. Not going to change too much apart from the personnel. And Vlaar's gone for the free kick, just over. And Liverpool are fourth now. Liverpool are actually in fourth. Why is that? United are still beating Chelsea 2-0, but Liverpool are beating Leicester 2-0. With Ings scoring on the 76th minute. So interesting stuff. Liverpool will be playing Champions League football, and two powerhouses are going to be missing out in Manchester United and Chelsea. This is Gay to Robinho. Good ball, Amalfitano. It's a goal kick. I wish he had scored that then. We'd be going nuts if we'd scored that. 81st minute, 82nd minute. Let's make another change. 83rd. Who else isn't playing too well? Ashley Westwood isn't playing too well. I got Jordan Veretout that I can bring on for him. And if we have a look at the team, who else isn't looking fit. Robinho's energy's gone down quite low. I got Mikhail Kadlec. I could possibly bring him on for him and push a Marvy forward. I'm going to do that actually. Kadlec and that Marvy can swap, and then play Marvy as an attacking winger. I'll have him on. Oh, I'll have him as a support actually. I won't have him flying forward too much because the Marvy does like to get forward quite a bit and it's got decent crossing. So we'll go with that. Just to change a few things up, try something different. Try alright. Looks for Amalfitano. Oh, again, his shooting boots not on today. Morgan Amalfitano. He's just completely missed that one. Put it well wide. 89th minute. Is it going to finish 0-0? I hope not. I hope we can get a winner. Although we got 10th, so I'm happy enough for 10th. Maybe a chance for a highlight here. Veritout. Looks for Vla. Looks for Clark. Oh, Clark should have scored. Traore. Vla, come on Vla, a bit of quality at the end would be lovely, but he just hasn't got that quality, has he? Just lay it off to somebody. Oh, don't play long balls like that, bloody hell, get me worried. Crespo, Veritout, back to Vla, Traore, get past your man Traore. He's been fouled by Martin Olsen, so we got a free kick here in the last minute of injury time. Amalfitano, Amavi, Veritout. Back to Ron Vla. I think time's going to be up here unless we can get something here. Kadlec gets the ball in. And it's been an absolute siege. I don't think Norwich have had hardly any chances. They had that one in the first half, but I haven't seen any highlights basically of their chances. It's been all Aston Villa so far. And Marvy gets the ball in. Look for Ayew. Oh, that was the chance. That was the chance. 93rd minute. Time's up. And there we have it, guys. The final game of the season ends 0-0. And we do finish 10th. They were unlucky, I'm just going to say unlucky to them. And we do finish 10th at the end of the season. So, happy enough with that. What we'll do now, I'll be finishing the episode here, guys. But in episode 10, which will be the final episode of the series, I'll be doing a season review of who's won what, who's finished where, and how I feel about how it went. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Dragonheart FM. Until next time, goodbye.